Good afternoon. My name is Irfan, and I'll be presenting our group's project on our strategic and economic analysis for an AI business. Introducing our business, after much deliberation, we eventually decided to focus on Adobe as our business of choice. This was firstly due to its strong dominance in the creativity and design sector, where over 90% of professionals use Adobe products. Secondly, Adobe has a wide range of products, even just for its creativity and design products. Adobe has Photoshop for image editing, Premiere Pro for video editing and production, Illustrator for creating graphic designs such as logos, and many other more products. Thirdly, Adobe has been actively integrating AI in its products, developing its own AI-related products to assist humans, which is the creation of innovative work. Before we continue on, here is some background information about Adobe. Adobe was founded by John Warnock in 1982, initially as a creative software company. It is still in the creative software industry today, but has expanded its services to help companies achieve productivity and to empower individuals' creativity through leveraging technology. With the recent rapid rise in artificial intelligence, Adobe has adopted AI in its products as well. It is also a popular and powerful PDF editor tool, but we'll not be focusing on that for our presentation today. We will be focusing on the creative software industry, which is on the rise. According to Statistica, it has a projected increase of 1.77% per year from 2024 to 2029. The most crucial factor that is driving the creative software market is the growing popularity of social media. Social media platforms like Instagram and TikTok rely heavily on visual and video content management. This leads to a surge in demand for tools that are able to provide high-quality content creation, including photo and video editing software. Another factor behind the growth of content software markets is content monetization, with platforms like TikTok and Twitch allowing creators to monetize their content or marketing campaigns where influencers are paid to create content to advertise on a product. This is pushing individuals and small businesses to invest in creative software to improve their quality of work and increase their earning potential. On the other hand, copyright and originality issues remain a serious problem in the creative software industry, particularly for creative products such as unauthorized editing or enhancement of pre-existing works using creative software technologies available, and determining the ownership of AI-generated content remains unclear. Adobe has a wide range of AI products, which include its Experience Cloud and Adobe Acrobat's AI Assistant. But for today's presentation, we'll be mainly focusing on Adobe Firefly, which employs generative AI in the field of media creation and editing. The Adobe Firefly has four main features. Generative Fill is an advanced image editing tool where users can generate complex edits that will take long periods of time to complete realistically. Since changes can now be made to images in a short span of time with the help of Generative Fill, this allows for experimentation of ideas by creating variations of the same image in a short time. This enables users to turn their vision into reality. The text-to-image feature creates a new image based on the user's text prompts. This is the basic image generation function that many other Gen AI models also require, such as DALL-E by OpenAI and Midjourney. The Generative Extend feature is a video editing tool which edits videos in Premiere Pro by adding frames, extending clips, or adding and removing an element in the video. It can also cut away awkward clips in the video on command and enhance audio, increasing efficiency in video editing. Additionally, it can extend the canvas of a current image in Photoshop by filling the new space with newly generated content that blends flawlessly with the existing image. Lastly is a generate video featuring text prompts. The feature can quickly transform ideas into stunning 2D or 3D animation videos for pitching ideas or adding visual effects to existing videos. Users can also start with an image and create a video based on text prompts. This feature is used together with Adobe Premiere Pro and After Effects projects, blending generated elements with existing footage. Firefly's competitive advantage lies in its established ecosystem and proprietary model. While there are many Gen AI models out there, Firefly is unique in that it is integrated into Adobe's suite of creative products, which includes industry-standard apps like Photoshop. Users would find a seamless transition between Adobe applications, and their familiarity with the interface may be a push for them to choose Firefly. Another advantage Firefly has is that Firefly is trained on Adobe's database of stock images and uses its diffusion model to generate images. This creates an output with quality that is unique to Firefly. Analyzing the five forces model, we first look at industry rivalry. Industry rivalry for Firefly is high, as there are competitor companies such as Midjourney and Leonardo AI offering Gen AI products. For buyer power, it is moderate as the prices of substitutes and Firefly are all around the same price range. And for customers already using Firefly, the switching costs are high as mentioned in the previous slide. Supplier power is high, as while there are many free Gen AI products in the market, only a few competitors like Midjourney and Leonardo AI can generate consistently high quality output at a large scale. Firefly faces a moderate threat of substitutes, as while there are Gen AI substitutes, its integration into Adobe's Creative Suite differentiates itself as a premier workplace tool, instead of being a standalone Gen AI product. For the threat of new entrants, it is low since large amounts of investment are needed to produce, train, and scale the Gen AI model to a scale that Firefly is on. As the number of users grows, users can reap network effects. As of today, Adobe's creative products have become the industry standard for creative professionals. And over the years, Adobe has built up a strong track record of quality and credibility. As more users adopt Firefly, Firefly can become the industry standard for Gen AI, which will benefit users as they become more proficient in it. Furthermore, the expansion of users can lead to the formation of a creative community, with top users providing useful material like tutorials and guides, helping new users gain proficiency. This lowers the barrier of entry and increases the retention of users, and users can now find more utility in their usage of Firefly. Moving on to switching costs, switching to an alternative would mean that customers are leaving the Adobe ecosystem, and hence lose access to the seamless flow between Adobe's applications and tools. Furthermore, employees may find it inefficient to be using other platforms if their company uses Adobe as a standard, since their technologies may not be as integrated or compatible. Learning costs also play a huge part in decision-making, as users who are familiar with Firefly and Adobe's interface may not find it too worthwhile to learn another product's tools from scratch. Adobe adopts several pricing strategies to sell Firefly. Firstly, second-degree price discrimination. As you can see, subscribing to an annual plan saves you 16% compared to a monthly plan. Thus, users are incentivized to purchase a Firefly subscription for a long period. Next, third-degree price discrimination. Adobe charges different prices for individuals, businesses, students or teachers, and educational institutions. Individuals are charged $38.84 a month, while students or teachers are charged $21.41, $17.43 less. Finally, Adobe offers to bundle Firefly with Creative Cloud suites of apps. The bundle includes other creative tools such as Photoshop and Premiere Pro, which could be necessary for further work. When purchased alone, Firefly costs $6.69 a month. Added together, the whole suite of apps, if purchased individually, will cost $471.52. However, for individuals, the bundle costs $38.84. This pricing will thus be very attractive. Adobe's main strategy with Firefly has been to deeply integrate AI tools into its established Creative Cloud suite, which leverages its existing user base and provides immediate value to current subscribers. This can be seen as Adobe developing a platform ecosystem where their suite can provide many different kinds of services from one platform, greatly enhancing its switching costs and locking in customers by making switching much less enticing and necessary for Adobe users who utilize Firefly. Currently, apart from Firefly having its standalone web application, Firefly's features can be accessed from Adobe Express and Adobe Creative Cloud applications, which reach more than 43 million active users across the globe. Therefore, Adobe effectively uses Firefly to enhance its existing products and effectively generate valuable impacts for all users. Next, Adobe Firefly is committed to developing a responsible AI model, which prevents harm and is transparent. This addresses a huge concern regarding AI potentially inflicting harm or having biases, which may incur other issues, such as digital privacy rights, online safety issues, and intellectual property infringements. Adobe Firefly's answer is to strictly train from their own curated pool of stock photos, for which they credit and compensate owners. The model does not generate on webminder content or user-generated content. This way, Firefly aims to protect users from malicious and inaccurate content, as well as protect users' digital privacy. Additionally, Adobe is reported to focus on training its models in a way that is responsible and respects the rights of creators. The company deploys safeguards at every step to ensure Adobe Firefly does not create content that infringes copyright or intellectual property rights, and is designed to be commercially safe. Also, Adobe Firefly aims to democratize AI by providing AI for everyone. This is an important point in today's world due to the digital and specifically AI divide, which is caused by the gap in technological and AI access to different groups of people. These services are traditionally expensive, time-consuming, and skill-intensive. Hence, not many people are able to access them. However, by making Adobe Firefly affordable, simple to use, and fast, Adobe successfully lowers the barrier to access and effectively provides fairer AI access to all, taking a step forward in bridging the AI gap. However, there's always a flip side to the coin. Adobe Firefly's model, being solely trained on stock and curated images, limits the diversity and originality of its output compared to other models that are trained on broader datasets. This will result in data generated that is more homogeneous and less creative, which might hinder its use as a creative tool. For example, many users reported issues with Adobe's generation capabilities as compared to more established models like Midjourney. While Adobe's ethical means of training its Firefly model is commendable, its ability to properly support various creative tasks might limit its potential. Moreover, the automation of creative tasks with the help of Adobe Firefly could reduce demand for certain creative jobs, particularly entry-level positions or those involving routine design tasks. While it empowers individual creators, this technology may inadvertently impact job opportunities within the design industry. And as the capabilities of AI become more powerful, the threat it poses to higher skilled creative tasks only increases. According to a report by Goldman Sachs, more than 300 million jobs are projected to be affected by generative AI, and in particular, creative industries. More than 26% of creative tasks could be automated by AI. With Adobe being a key player and tool to many of the creative jobs today, its capable Firefly model might only worsen the displacement in creative industries. Furthermore, the paywall in place to access Adobe Firefly's capabilities can be costly to certain users, particularly freelancers or small businesses. This can limit the accessibility to Firefly's tools for those who can't afford the full suite of Adobe products. As Firefly is still being integrated across Adobe's ecosystem, users who rely on Adobe's tools not yet equipped with Firefly limit its utility. The prevention of this use of this model in certain countries like China, Cuba, Iran, and Russia also restricts the full accessibility of its products. Now that we've analyzed some of Adobe Firefly's current strategies, let's explore a few recommended action plans that can further enhance its capabilities and market reach. These strategies are designed to increase accessibility, boost creative flexibility, and strengthen user engagement, ultimately positioning Firefly as a leader in AI-driven creative tools. To start, let's take a look at data diversity. As discussed earlier, Firefly's reliance in proprietary datasets limits the uniqueness of its outputs. To address this, we recommend supplementing Firefly's model with diverse licensed datasets and forming a greater number of partnerships with trusted sources. Additionally, if appropriate licensing agreements are put in place to utilize user data, offering users the option to train custom models with their datasets and additional customization options will allow for more tailored and creative outputs. This approach maintains ethical standards while appealing to professionals who value unique, customizable content. Next, we propose a flexible pricing model to make Firefly more accessible to freelancers and small businesses. By introducing pay-per-use options, users could pay only for content generated beyond the free tier or access premium features as needed. This lowers financial barriers, expands Firefly's user base, and boosts network effects, increasing platform value for Adobe and its community. Now, to further leverage network effects, we can also utilize soft lock-in strategies such as fostering early adoption. For Firefly, we recommend expanding Adobe's partnerships with educational institutions. Through programs like the Adobe Digital Academy, offering courses, certifications, and discounted or free access to Firefly, students will gain valuable AI-driven design skills. Expanding these programs' outreach positions Adobe as a leader in AI education and builds brand loyalty, creating a future user base committed to Adobe's ecosystem. Finally, to improve user accessibility, we suggest implementing advanced prompting assistance. This feature will guide users in crafting effective prompts, reducing the learning curve. Additionally, with proper agreements, data from user interactions can enhance Firefly's model, fostering a community of active contributors. This reduces the free rider problem and makes Firefly more accessible for users at all skill levels. Now, in conclusion, Adobe's integration of AI to tools like Firefly exemplifies how businesses can leverage AI to improve workflows, expand accessibility, and enhance user experience. By adopting generative AI, Adobe has set a new standard in creative technology, empowering users to produce high-quality content with greater efficiency. From an economic perspective, it has become increasingly apparent that AI is not only reshaping business models, but also transforming entire industries. For example, AI trends like automation and personalization are enabling companies to scale while reducing operational costs. Thus, it is clear that businesses should embrace AI responsibly, investing in ethical AI solutions, and preparing their workforce to thrive in an increasingly AI-driven economy. By doing so, companies can stay competitive while contributing to a sustainable and inclusive technological future. Thank you.